What is good, YouTube? We are back. Welcome back to another Raw Talk video. And I want to talk about how obesity, being fat, or how being out of shape is bigger than it's ever been. Not only that, we have the most knowledge, everything is for free in the internet. Like now you got ChatGPT, you got a bunch of AI tools, apps to help you lose weight. Like there's everything there is that there's ever been, but people are still more overweight than ever. And here's why. And it's because it's not a knowledge issue, it's literally because it's an application issue. And also knowing that there is not a lot of knowledge, a lot of different people's view into the knowledge. Like you could literally watch my video, you could watch somebody else's video. You could ask ChatGPT, you could go on Google, you could use every social media platform, but every messenger has a different way of explaining it, and there's always different methods of losing weight. And what happened is that if you don't realize that a lot of knowledge also makes you fucking dumber. Like it literally it gets you overwhelmed, and you don't even know what to apply, and you don't even know what could work. And also for myself, whenever you get into fitness, whenever you get into a business, whenever you get into something, it takes time to see results. And a lot of people, including myself, at some point, we get into fitness, we expect to be, in great shape. We expect to lose a shit ton of fat. We expect to have abs in like 2 days. And that's not how it works. So what happens is that most people consume knowledge, they apply it for 4 days, 3 days, and then they give up. Or they don't see results within 3 days and they just like, oh, this ain't for me. Or they do that and then they consume somebody else's knowledge out there and they apply it the same way 5 to 3 days and oh, this doesn't work. And and it's just a lot of knowledge makes you dumber, especially if you don't apply it. And I've been in that phase where I literally just consume to the point where I'm overthinking what I'm about to do, and I don't even know what to fucking do because I don't even know which one works for me. And like I said, you can have a lot of coaches, you can have a lot of mentors, and you need to stick to just one. You don't want to bounce around like, hey, he told me this, oh, he told me this, oh, he told me this, because you get more overwhelmed the stupider you become. You don't even know what to apply. And I'm telling you this because I've been there. So I want to save you time from going through failure, from mistaking, wasting your fucking money, and not knowing what to fucking do because there's so much shit out there in the internet that we don't even know what to apply. And you just have to stick to one because every method to lose weight works. But it takes a long period of time, and also your body type, and also your genetics, and also your height, and also where you're at also plays a big role. So everybody's different. Not everybody's method will work on you. But the method to lose weight is literally a calorie deficit. Like that works for, if you want to lose weight, that works for every fucking human being. It doesn't matter how tall, how fat you are. If you add an 1,800 calorie deficit every single day, and obviously eat about 180 grams of protein, and just stay below that deficit with the protein amount and the carbs amount, you should be able to lose weight no matter what. And also, it doesn't happen overnight. Like let's say if you're 300 fucking pounds and you're literally doing a deficit every single day, 1,800 for a week straight, you might lose 5 to 3 pounds. Or you might even lose 2 pounds. I had clients that only lost 1 pound the first week. But it takes a period of time. Like I've had guys that lose 1 pound their first week, and then the second week they lose fucking 5 pounds. Like the first week is literally like a little bit, and especially if nobody's holding you accountable or you're not aware, most people see just 1 pound, loss. They're like, this shit don't work for me. And then they just go on a binge eat. They fucking crash out. They go consume somebody else's knowledge. And then they apply the other guy's knowledge. And then they don't see results from the other guy's knowledge. So they fucking tap out. Blame their genetics. Blame, you know what I'm saying? Blame other shit. But in reality, they didn't stick to it long enough to see results. Or that information wasn't for him because everybody has a different specific body type. And you literally gotta see or work with a fucking coach that knows your height, that knows where you're at, and obviously he knows where to put you at because everybody plays different. And the easiest way to do it, even you can go fucking ChatGPT or you can go to Google and ask Google, hey Google, or hey ChatGPT, my height is 5'7" and I weigh 150 pounds. I want to lose weight. ChatGPT will literally give you a structure for you to follow for fucking free to lose weight. But like I said, people are still fat. People are still overweight in 2026. When there's literally everything out there. There's ChatGPT, there's Google, there's for free. But people are still fat. And people still don't know what to fucking do. Because like I said, it's not a knowledge issue, it's an application issue. And the more knowledge you have out there, the more aware you are of the fucking outcome, the more you know there's out there, you know what to do. But you get overwhelmed with so much fucking information. You stick to something for 2 days, 3 days, and then you see a fucking video on TikTok about keto, and then you hop on keto, and then you fucking hate keto, you can't do keto, you tap out, and you see another video of fasting, and then you do a fast, you fucking crash out on the weekend, you eat like fucking shit, and then you're like, man, this ain't for me. Because I literally been there. I literally starved myself, literally ate a little bit of carbs, starved my fucking self. Friday or Saturday, start like 6 p.m. Hunger, temptation kicked the fuck out of me. I craved anything, and I literally crash out. And then I regret it, and then I repeat that cycle, eat like shit, and then I starve myself, and then it's unsustainable. And you just get tempted on the weekends. Your hunger, your brain goes fucking nuts on cravings, so you literally break your fucking cravings and crash the fuck out. So you gotta have something structured for you. You can literally ask ChatGPT or you can get a fucking coach. But the other issue is with ChatGPT doesn't hold you accountable. And a real human being or your circle, your friends, a coach, he will hold you accountable and he will watch what the fuck you're eating every single day. And ChatGPT doesn't, well, I mean, I guess you could, I don't know, you might be able to, tell ChatGPT like, hey, ChatGPT, message me once a week. Or keep me accountable or some bullshit. But it's still not human-to-human connection. There's still not enough pain or still not enough, connection in there for you to fucking do it. Because we as humans, we hold us accountable. The more accountable you hold, the more less likely you are to do it because you don't want to look like an idiot. Or your ego doesn't want to feel like stupid because you come back and you fumble the task. I mean, it's just like a teacher giving you homework and then the due day is tomorrow and you show up with no homework and everybody's laughing at you and you look fucking stupid. Nobody wants to go through that shit, and that's why more people are willing to do it when they're holding themselves accountable, when somebody's holding them accountable, and also when somebody's paying. Because you realize Google, ChatGPT, and YouTube, this shit is all free. But if you don't pay attention. That's how it works. Like if I pay for a football game, if I pay a shit ton of money for a fucking football game, I'm fucking gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna tell those guys to fucking record that shit, send that shit to me because that's my fucking money. And you're more likely to pay attention when you pay. The same shit with when you bet on a game, when you gamble, when you put money on the line, you're more likely to pay attention. And that's with money. Even with other mentorships, with other shit, you want to get into business. If you pay a big amount, you're gonna go. Even with college, like most college students go to college, they finish college because they spend a shit ton of money for their degree, or their parents pay for it, so they don't want to fucking let their parents down. And it's the same shit. If college was for free, nobody would take it seriously and nobody would really graduate it. But the same reason with high school, nobody really graduates because it's fucking free. And most people graduate because the government, especially if you live in the US, you know, if you don't go to school, your parents will go to jail and they get a fine, and that's the whole reason why your parents force you to go to school, because they'll end up in jail. So they don't give a fuck if you fell or not. They're taking your ass to school, and that's how my parents did it. And yeah, like I said, the more you pay, or you hold yourself, you get somebody to hold you accountable, or keep you aware of what the fuck you're doing, you're more likely gonna do, instead of pushing it off, tapping out, and because like I said, everything does not take a week to get results. You might see a little bit of results, but it's gonna keep being like that every week. And you gotta realize that nothing happens overnight. And that's where most people tap out when they don't see results overnight. They get too much knowledge from a lot of fucking people. There's doom scrolling. Somebody talks about keto fasting. You hop on it, you feel like shit. You fucking crash out and you go back to zero, and then it's a fucking cycle. And the third one is your circle, your friends, they eat like shit, so you hang out with them. They force you to eat like shit, so you fumble your goal. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, just realize that nothing out there, well, everything is out there, but nobody's gonna hold you accountable to do it. And the less you pay, the less you apply, the more you consume, the stupider you are to become, and the less likely you are to take action, because you now are overwhelmed, and now you're overthinking the perfect moment to do it, and you're just wasting time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to watch more videos of me talking raw, more about myself, I have a shit ton of videos on my page. And subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.